Right then, I think we're set. Yep. Good, doors secure, I'm secure, we are good. Wellesbourne information, hello again, Gyro, Golf Hotel Echo November Zulu is on the grass parking and request taxi for a local flight.
Gyro November Zulu, roger, taxi to holding point Alpha from runway 18, right hand circuit and the QNH is 1020.
Taxi to hold Alpha 18 right hand circuit on, apologies, say again QNH.
QNH 1020.
QNH 1020, Golf November Zulu.
Off we go.
Off we go. Give them a wave.
Wellesbourne information, Golf Juliet Kilo Echo Lima, request basic service.
Golf Juliet Kilo Echo Lima, Wellesbourne information, good afternoon, pass your message.
Golf Juliet Kilo Echo Lima, RV7 Sando and Isle of Wight for Halfpenny Green, ships on stand, 2,400 feet, 1020.
Golf Echo Lima, roger, basic service, Wellesbourne QNH is 1020.
Yeah, it's a bit cooler here. Wolverhampton, we were like, oh, it's a greenhouse.
Yeah.
The worst thing's when there's a big queue to take off and you just sat there sweltering. You're like, come on. Yeah, get me off.
Whereabouts is the air control here?
The controller?
Yeah.
There's a little tower just there to the right of the cafe.
I see, yeah. Job. That's a nice job.
Yeah, I do wonder sort of the kind of people that take that sort of job.
You have to have a real interest.
Yeah, I know, right?
But it's a thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's different types of airfields. Some of them are completely unregulated. It's sort of just a strip, but they can be quite popular and quite good.
Yeah.
But this is an actual, because it's Wellesbourne information. This is a step above. This is a proper controlled airfield.
Yeah.
So I have to do what he says on the ground, although the pilot's still in charge when we take off.
Yeah.
Oh, so we've got some spotters, which is annoying because pictures of us will appear on Flickr and it won't have its nice wheel spats on.
Oh well.
I meant to put them on yesterday. I was like, oh, he's up. Oh, sorry, Sam's meant to do it. He'll do it on Monday. I think it looks a lot cooler with this.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just appearance.
Yeah. Bit like nice alloys on your car.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I've never been into the Vulcan.
No, I came here years ago when they did a run down the runway.
Yeah. I think I probably went when I was very, very small. But I don't remember it as an adult.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Feels like I've never been. Bet that's nice to fly.
Look at the size of the windscreen, we got a bigger one.
I know.
That's mad, that is.
It's insane. They're just so hardcore, those pilots.
Yeah, I know.
A tiny little bit. Okay, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, a lot of photographers like this Cavalon though, because I've never seen one before.
Oh yeah.
They're so rare.
Oh yeah.
Very fortunate to have this. Okay, so
Just sit here and wait till they say yeah.
I've got to do some power checks now.
Yeah.
So T's and P's are good, temperature's coming up. Power checks at 4,000, see if the brakes hold. Brakes hold, mag 1 drops. Mag 2 shows drop 150, that's good. Drop is good, I just used it a minute ago. Idle check. Idle check's good. Good to go.
Go.
Shades.
I have, yeah.
Right then, so. Another look at the windsock, so it's like crosswind, shouldn't prove any. Shame they don't have all the runways we do at Wolverhampton, but that's fine. It's only a light breeze.
Yeah. You get sort of a choice at Wolverhampton.
Oh, we've got all sorts, yeah.
Yeah.
Golf November Zulu, ready for departure.
Golf November Zulu, runway 18, takeoff your discretion, set wind 150 knots.
Lining up and taking off, November Zulu.
Pump 2 comes on, brake to flight, dump the pressure.
Golf Echo, Lima Ulster 2,400 feet. We'll QXY now to half penny green information, 123.005.
Golf Echo Lima, continue half penny green, good day.
Good day, Golf Echo Lima.
So we'll pre-rotate the rotors up to about 220 and then start the takeoff roll.
Fantastic.
Sorry, Golf Tango November, Oscar Golf, Wellesbourne, pass message.
Okay, so at least 220 on the rotors. Stick will come back between your legs.
Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. Which dial is telling you speed?
Arrows 42, report right hand downwind, runway 18.
Well, Arrows 42.
Build up some speed and then we'll get off.
Yeah.
There we go.
Fab.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Normally smooth, there's a bit of a crosswind, so it's pushing us around a little bit.
Golf November Zulu will be leaving the zone for a local flight to the southwest.
Golf November Zulu, just basic service and no reported traffic to the southwest.
Basic service, QNH 1020, Golf November Zulu.
What a view.
It gets a bit hazy today, but it's always nice once you're in the air.
To land your discretion, the surface wind is 150 knots.
So this is our climb rate, so vertical speed, so it tells us we're climbing nicely. This is our height, so come just past 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
That's our rotor RPM, that won't really change now we're flying.
So that's what you were looking at when you were taking off?
Yeah, if you start your takeoff roll too low rotor RPM, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Make sure it's coming up nicely, and that's our actual speed, airspeed.
Yeah.
Miles per hour.
Fantastic.
Can you just update me on the certain traffic of the weather, please?
Arrows 48, firm.
No point going too high, I'll slow down the climb a little bit.
Yeah.
Pull back the throttle. Oh, good day, you barely feel it moving.
Yeah.
Like, when you said, oh, it's diddy, it's such a small aircraft, once you're in it, here,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter, does it? It's just like it's like a little UFO. My little flying saucer.
Yeah.
2,000 feet to transit through the
Sort of catches the air a little bit on a breezy day, but
I mean, that's not connected to the engines now, it's just literally whirling in the air.
yeah. Fantastic.
Arrows 42, runway 18, so report final with traffic on final.
Yeah, that does give you a good breeze, actually.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah.
we'll make a nice little right turn. So we've got Stratford over there. We'll sort of be coming back more over Stratford. For now, we're sort of heading out sort of Long Marston, I think we said.
Yes, yeah. Such a lovely view. You don't get this with planes. You get like a half.
Yeah.
Whereas this is nice and open.
I know, right? It's a fantastic aircraft. There's a lot of misconceptions about them because people are like, oh, gyros aren't safe. Loads of people died in gyros. It's like, yeah, years ago when they were working them out and building them in their garage.
Yeah.
This is a German factory-built machine, and you know, it's not sort of a homebrew, knocked together in your garage.
No.
Very, very safe way of flying. As I say, we can land at pretty much walking speed.
Yeah.
Said it to people, it's the speed you come in at, not dropping out the sky. Like a plane comes barreling in, and most planes, the prop's probably going to dig in and flip you over, and you're going to end up smashed to bits. So even when you try and land a plane nicely, a lot of people still die.
Yeah, I know. If you can walk away from it, it's just about a landing.
Yeah. Just look how calm and gentle this is.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's really lovely. I think we just passed Ettington.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Probably be able to see. Ah, there's Braille's Hill. That's Braille's Hill.
Okay.
So that little mound of trees on the top, that's Braille's. And then we're in Shipston, which is just, I think, to that little village there, actually, I think.
Okay.
Got Bravo Hotel Uniform India Wellesbourne information. Taxi holding point Alpha at runway 18. It's a right-hand circuit, and the QNH is on.
The Long Marston should be just down here on the right somewhere.
Yeah, I recognise these hills around Clifford Chambers. They seem to be where Clifford Chambers is. It's lovely. And what a lovely day to fly as well.
Yeah, very nice. Thursday didn't have the haze, and honestly, from here you'd see the city centre of Birmingham.
Amazing.
Yeah, you see all these little skyscrapers in the distance.
Yeah.
But you know, that said, we're not burning.
No, it's lovely.
Don't mind a bit of haze, really. Just stay a bit more vigilant in case there's anything else in the sky. I mean, we've got a transponder, so in theory, a lot of aircraft will see on the map because that little box will pick them up.
Yes.
And they should pick us up. But you can't rely on it.
No, of course not. You have to keep an eye. Trying to work out what that lovely big house is there.
Oh, that one, yeah. Do you know what? There's so many around.
Yeah.
There's so many nice big houses around. I just become desensitised.
Yeah.
Most of them are private.
Yeah.
You look on the map, you're like, it's not National Trust. It's just some massive billionaire's pad.
They hide away.
You can see on the VSI here that we're sort of going down a little bit.
Yeah.
She's descending, depending on the wind and stuff, so I throttled it up a little bit. So I'll show you, if I pull back the power, she'll just sit in the wind, but she'll just very gently start to descend at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, you can feel it when it just drops
so here we go.
slightly. Yeah, as it goes.
Start to drop.
Yeah.
There we go, so now we're descending gently. Just Yes, there's Long Marston Airfield being built on.
Oh yeah.
I'll turn round to the left so you can see Long Marston.
Yeah, okay.
Aero 48, so entering the ATZ at 3,000 feet. Can I just get a quick update, please, on the 2,000 foot traffic that's transiting the overhead?
Aero 48 is believed to be about...
all new developments on the old airfield.
Yeah. It used to be a drag race.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. The drag strips there.
It used to be Global Gathering.
That's right, I went to one of them.
Yeah.
Golf Oscar Golf, report entering the aerodrome traffic, sir.
Report entry over. Golf, we're about 2 miles to run to your boundary.
Golf Oscar Golf, roger.
It's a lovely experience. I like it.
Like it. I just jump in it and go to the shop sort of thing.
Yeah.
When I first started learning, I was like, oh, I don't know if this is for me.
Yeah.
After a while, you're like,
Oh,
and then you finally pass the exam. And he says, well, have fun. I'm like, what, without you?
Yeah, you're free now.
Never forget your first solo, that's for sure.
No.
My word, I shit myself.
Yeah, it's an experience. It must be very, very strange.
Yeah, well, extremely stressful to be honest.
It's worth it though. I think it's all practice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Well, I'd bought the thing by then, so I was like, no choice, you better fly it.
You better fly it, you paid for it now.
Yeah. It does happen, you know. Some people, they take the lessons, they buy the aircraft, and sometimes they even pass their exams, and something happens and they scare themselves, and it ends up being a hangar queen, as they call them, just sat in the hangar.
He sounds like from June.
Yeah, someone, 2 stations transmitting at once.
Sounds like the Baron from June.
Right then, let's have a look. Bidford on Avon's, we're here.
Yeah.
Next.
This is where Seth works.
Of course it is, in the church, that's right. There's Bidford down there.
Oh yeah.
Probably the River Avon then.
Yeah. I would say so. We went up in a hot air balloon.
Nice.
Yeah. And we went, I think it was near Bidford actually, and we followed this river. It's very pretty.
Yeah, I've never been in a balloon.
I just like the view you get. You get a 360 view.
Yeah, true, yeah.
You don't get that, even with a helicopter, it's not quite the same experience. I've been in helicopters before, went to the Grand Canyon and we went in a helicopter then. And you could see a lot, but not.
Yeah, it's all quite violent in a way.
Yeah.
So much mechanical things going on to whip the air into shape, and my word. I mean, I like helicopters, I like the flexibility of landing places, but the running costs are outrageous because the whole thing has to be torn to bits and rebuilt every X number of hours.
Yeah.
And it's just like, then you realise how complex it is. And I did some lessons. I asked the guy, I said, how long have I got to auto-rotate this aircraft if the engine fails? He said 1.8 seconds. I went, yeah, I'm good. So basically that's where you have to turn the helicopter into one of these. You need to get the airflow through the blade so you can glide down.
Yeah, so it can glide,
before you turn into a brick.
Literally got 2 seconds, 1 and 2, and you've got to have done it.
Yeah, you nose down quick or you're dead.
Yeah.
Whereas there's nothing to do in this.
Right,
So she's already flying in a nice, stable state.
Yeah. I like the way that the takeoff was very much like it's actually quite, almost plane-like.
It is a bit plane-like, yeah. We can't do a vertical ascent.
No.
Oh, not unless it's really windy. There's the industrial estate then.
Yeah, I think that I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
That'll be where he's working. I think it's actually on the bottom left. There you go. See those line of units there?
That's right.
That's like, we've got a zigzaggy bit in the middle. That's
I went to see him this one time, I remember that.
But I just want to drive over your work. Fly over it.
Oh, we could pull some cheese.
That's a nice bank. Woo! That's when it gets fun.
The things this aircraft can do, I just drive it like a pensioner.
Yeah.
I mean, when we actually we have to take it up to the edge of the envelope every year just to sign it off that it can do it, and it's safe. And I'm like, stop it! It's like your whole face is pulling G's.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's fantastic. Yeah, it's when it gets really fun. I remember doing a loop-the-loop. I had how I got my training with the guy, and he said, "Oh, you have control." He said, "Just pull the stick back, and we'll go round." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, just keep going.
Round we went. I was like, "Oh wow, this is fun."
Your body's not used to it.
No, it was not at all. Yeah, you forget. But
Feel that? You suddenly got some lift just then. And it went whoop.
Yeah, he was an what was he? Ex-air marshal of the RAF, and I used to be the ATC. And they do like these little test flights with you, and they take you out. And he said, you know, I'll just give you control. And I said, oh, I have control. And he said, right, off you go. Now you pull the stick all the way back. We're going to go all the way around. I was like, what?
Just like that?
Just like that. He's like, yeah, you've got the feel for it. You'll be fine. I was like, okay.
And he's like, I have control.
Yeah, I definitely have control. He was like, you know,
Yeah.
Air Marshal. What'd you say to him? Like, no.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
So there's Ulster High Street.
Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah, just down there's the High Street.
Kelly Bravo
Yeah.
Kilo report final for whiskey.
Oh yeah, I can see.
Aero
Such a good view.
So Ragley Hall will be just over there.
Right again, taxi
Yeah.
to Aero.
Yeah, let's have a look. Where is Ragley Hall?
I like it when we bank. You get such a nice view of.
It's
everything.
amazing.
It's like wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
There's not much vibration. I said to my mum, I said, well, it doesn't shake you to bits.
No.
It's quite smooth.
The takeoff is obviously you've got to get. That's a new experience. It's going to be you've got to concentrate. Now
Yeah.
I'm just going wow. Look at all the dials. But then you're concentrating. But then after that, we're up in the air. Yeah,
Exactly.
Fine.
I'm like, why don't more people have gyros? I don't get it.
It's because it's not the norm.
It
It's
is,
not
that's
what
right.
people- You know, no helicopters, they're no planes.
Yeah.
They don't know what's in between.
There's Ragley Hall over there.
Oh yes. Oh, it's beautiful from up here. I've got to take another picture. Very atmospheric with the haze, actually. I actually quite like it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's quite nice.
Got like a mystical look about it.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
Oh, I'm taking someone up today. I hope they weren't expecting to see like the Malvern Hills or whatever.
No.
That said, I can see them over there, just
yeah,
about.
you can actually. Yeah.
Kelly Bravo Kilo, flying up for whiskey.
Kelly Bravo Kilo at Whiskey Land, your discretion, the surface wind is 150.
Oh, we saw quite a bit when we went up in the balloon, actually.
Bravo
Yeah.
Kilo.
But I think it's the experience of being in something like this where you can see the way down.
Yeah.
That's the bit where it's like wow.
I mean, a bit louder than a balloon, but hey,
Huh?
a bit louder than a balloon, I'm
Oh
afraid.
yeah, well it's
not quite as
it's
peaceful.
fine. It's not desensitizing at all. It's not like oh my gosh, there's too much going on. It's
Yeah.
not. It's a lovely flight.
Keep meaning to bring my iPod. I've got an audio in. I need some tunes.
Yeah.
Some banging tunes.
Yeah, listening to music. Nice. That's lovely. That's lovely view. You can't experience like that is an experience. You have like you don't get that.
Runway 18, take off your discretion, the surface wind is
Hello.
120 and 1
It's so good. So nice. You can get the farmer in the field there doing his
Yeah. So
Good
we're at
work.
1,500 feet here,
yeah.
above sea level anyway. About the land.
Yeah.
Don't tend to care about the land much as long as we don't hit it. It's like, what's
Yeah.
our height above sea level?
Yeah. It's so freeing being up in the air. Like you
It really is.
go anywhere. You don't have roads in the way. You just go, oh, I'm going to go that way.
Yeah, do anything you want.
Yeah.
A bit like if you want to go up, it's like driving a car really.
Yeah.
You sort of add the power and you pull back a little bit on the stick.
Yeah.
So you're basically just driving uphill.
Yeah.
So you can feel it when I'm going up.
Yeah. Pitch a bit.
Pilot's job is obviously controlling the power. If you want to go up, you add power.
Yeah.
Chop the power and she'll start to descend.
Yeah.
Big one is watching your speed. You don't
Yes.
want to overspeed or whatever, it'll get too slow.
Yeah.
So that's your pitch and your roll,
Yeah.
so to speak. We've got a pneumatic trim system I can control here.
Yeah.
So I've got a roll trim and a pitch trim.
Yeah.
So, for example,
Bravo Whiskey November Bravo.
if I don't want to constantly pull back on the stick,
Yeah.
then I just squirt some air in, it goes and then it sort of trims out and it'll sit there. But you see
Sit
that if
there.
I let go of the stick now, see what she does.
Locks it in. Yeah.
She's going to pitch forward, look, she's going to pitch forward a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're building up speed.
Yeah.
We're rolling to the right slightly. So if
Yeah.
I don't do anything, we're going to sort of get too fast. So I need to very gently sort of pull back on the stick
Yeah.
and slow it down a bit. Or I can just insert a bit of pressure and that will pull the blades back for me. And now,
Let
Now
it
it'll
go.
sit there.
It should sit where
Now
it's
she's gonna sit
supposed to
there.
sit.
yep. Oh yes, Studley's up.
Studley. Oh, Studley.
Studley?
I'm Dudley.
Yeah, I got confused with those accents, yeah. Dudley and Studley.
Studley.
Well, information, good afternoon, Golf Alpha Whiskey
It's amazing the
Kilo,
difference in
37
accent
miles.
from Struggling to like Henley and Arden, they're like barely apart. And
Just a little village, really.
Yeah.
It's got an accent. How random.
It's so strange how it changes.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you're in Birmingham area. No, oh no. 2 miles away, you're in Henley and Arden. Just being like this.
So the other thing the pilot's doing is you're doing your throttle, you're doing your stick and your trim, is you're doing your rudder pedals as well.
Yeah.
So the aim of the game here is to keep the aircraft flying straight, not sideways. So if I apply some right rudder,
Yaw.
it's going to yaw to the right, and you see the string is going, so we're not flying straight. So you're constantly sort of applying a bit of pressure to keep the string that way. I can do it that way.
It shows you that's your yaw.
That's the best instrument. It's amazing.
It's crazy because you can do that with a gyrocopter. I mean, can you do that with a helicopter? Probably not. Or yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just the rotor blades are changing.
So with our pedals here, we're changing the tailplane rudder.
Ah, right. So you get that then.
Yeah. But because of the way it works, when you apply power, the prop's spinning faster. So there's a bit of a sort of a force coming off the prop.
Yeah.
So when you actually add power, it's going to push the aircraft to the left. So when I add power, I also add a bit of right pedal just to balance it out as well. Yeah.
It's almost like power sliding in a car, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Just a handbrake turn.
Very uniform, Roger. Taxi and then park on the grass in front of the tower.
Yeah, it's fun. Sideways.
I'm really gentle. Just to go up with an instructor, you're like, oh, stop that!
Runway 18, right hand circuit, USE 1015, Golf November Charlie.
So November Charlie is correct, and the only reported traffic is a PA-17 joining from the south.
Roger, Golf November Charlie.
Done a lot of our little route.
Nice.
So we could head back in that way, watching that outer airspace.
Yeah.
And then see if I can get in over Wellesbourne a little bit.
Yeah. Have a look at our new house.
Trying to work out how he's gonna do, because that's inside the circuit. That's the trouble. He might be better off doing that whilst we're descending. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
If he's quiet, I'll do it sneakily on the descent. Otherwise, he's going to be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. All right then. I'll go back.
Just having a go up.
Just having a look.
Customer Charlie, Roger, report downwind.
Let's have a think. We could go that way. We could go back around to the south of Stratford. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the south of Stratford and around that way.
Yeah. Okay. We get to see a bit more of the river then.
Yeah, and you can see the Ferris wheel, and you can see the river. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
What's nice about doing this is you can see places that you've seen for years.
Completely different.
Completely differently.
Yeah.
You know, you think, oh my goodness, I haven't seen it. It's the angle you're looking at it.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we can fly quite low, you can actually see.
That's the thing. Planes, they're too nervous at this kind of height. They want about 2,000 at least for a glide. Whereas I'm like, oh, I'll go and have a look in their gardens, see what's going on.
You can actually really see what's going on. You don't get to fly this low in many things at all, especially with like helicopters. They're too noisy, so they make you probably go higher.
Right.
So,
I mean, we can go lower legally as long as you're not within 500 feet of people, buildings, or vehicles. Then
you're fine. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
So Stratford should be over there somewhere.
After 10 minutes, you're relaxed.
Yeah, it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's what people have got to, if they're nervous about doing it, just wait 10 minutes. Just give yourself 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It will be strange, it will be odd, because it's all new feelings, it's all new around you.
Exactly.
But give yourself 10 minutes and you'll feel fine. You'll start to relax.
That's right. I could tell my dad was a bit tense, so you start telling, oh look, there's the river there, and this, that, and the other. He's like, oh yeah, and then
okay,
distraction.
Now he's relaxed. Yeah. Everyone will probably have the same thing at the beginning.
Yeah. Tell you what happens when we chop it to idle, seeing as you're
Yeah.
not going to panic. Let's say we've got no engine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, not a lot.
Not a lot. That's what happens.
That's it. We've got no engine,
There's the prop there. That's the propeller's going round. Or
Yep. And now we're just descending.
And we're just going down really slowly.
We're like, oh, there's a
Come on,
nice
guys.
field there. That'll do. Let's go
Oh
there.
yeah, I'll go.
How nice is this?
It's really not that scary. Fine. Power back on.
Power back on.
Fine.
Power up. I mean, you have to do it right.
Yes.
It's not an infallible machine. You do the wrong thing, you're dead.
Yes, of course.
But
That's
then-
what training is about.
Exactly. You shouldn't be flying it.
Someone trains you and teaches you this is how you do it. It's not scary.
No.
But that's what happens when you've got no power. Look. How is that dangerous?
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I've landed at airfields, and this guy, this pilot, was stood there. He said, "Is that yours? Is it?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." He goes, "Wouldn't get me in that." What? Okay, whatever.
Okay.
He said something really silly like, "I've got wings. They're not going to stop spinning, are they?" I'm like, "Well,
That blade's not going to stop going.
that's not going to
either.
stop spinning either."
It's a gyrocopter.
Well, what do you want about? Yeah.
That's the difference. At helicopters, that's when you need power in those blades. You've got those 2 seconds, like you said.
Yeah.
And people don't realise there's a big difference between a gyrocopter and a plane that is in the middle, it's in between. That's what they're not understanding the difference.
Exactly. They
So
say,
what
"What is
happened
that?
when
Is
we
that a
turned power?
helicopter?" I was like, "No, there's no tail rotor because I'm not driving something round, so I don't need anti-torque."
Yeah.
They'll look after themselves in the wind.
Yeah.
It's actually very complex and technical what they're doing because it's a teetering rotor system. So as the advancing blade comes round, it catches into the wind and it lifts.
Yep.
That's where all our lift is coming from, is the advancing blade for that fraction of a second when it's sort of 90 degrees to the airflow.
Yeah.
And then by the time it's here, it turns into the retreating blade and the next one comes round.
Wow.
But they're constantly flapping because it wants to lift into the air, so it's going that.
It's like doing like a bird.
Yeah, so if you can hear this noise like a pair of scissors,
Yeah. That's what's
blade's doing that.
happening. It's going like
yeah,
that.
it's very clever.
It's almost like, again, Doom. Let's go on again. You watch their helicopters, they do
Ornithopter,
this.
yeah, that's right.
That's what they've done. They've done a gyrocopter, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. This is the June aircraft.
It is a Dune plane.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Tell people, watch Dune, you'll see what it does.
that's
What it
right.
does.
We have worm sign.
Yeah. There we go.
That's right.
Yankee Wellesbourne information. Good afternoon again. Runway 18, right hand.
Right, so Stratford's ahead of us. Go and have a look at the race course, what have you.
Lovely. I can see now. See so many things that you just would not see going around the countryside in a normal way, or in a plane, or in anything else.
And
Low enough, I
it's a
think
little
that's
bit of a relief, I have to admit. It's quite a relief when you realise, oh, we're not that crowded. There's still space, so to speak. No one wants the towns to get even bigger, but when you're up in the air and you're like, God, there's a lot of green. You know,
Yeah.
at least we're not concreting over the whole place just yet.
No.
So it's quite nice to see.
Yeah, it is. It's like, actually, we've a lot of green. A lot of green.
Yeah, it's a lovely country.
Very lucky.
Golf to Leather Charlie final.
Golf to Leather Charlie.
I think someone's got a stable yard there. They've got a round.
Yeah, that's right.
I wonder if that's part of the race course, if it's Stratford. I don't think it's big enough, but
It looks private.
definitely gallops.
Race course is over there, I think.
Yeah. So I think it's somebody's yard. It's a training yard.
Yeah, that's right. Like you say, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah. You
Who knew?
can explore in the country, and the thing you like doing. If you went on holiday, how far can you fly in these? What's the longest kind of distance that you can go for? You want to
Sort of
fly
unlimited, because by the time you need to land for a P, you just pour more fuel in it.
Yeah.
It's got a 100 litre tank, burn rate 17 litres an hour, but
Yeah.
the tank's bigger than my bladder, I'll tell you now.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I gotta land.
Okay, go again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you get to Devon or Cornwall?
Oh yeah.
No problem. In one shot.
Yeah, easy.
No way. So you can go on. That's brilliant. As long as you pack light, that's the only thing.
That's the only thing. If only we had a bit of cargo space, bigger than behind these seats, it would be great.
Yeah, you could actually go away with stuff.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
But otherwise, you can go for a day trip to Cornwall. That takes you less time because you're not having to go on the roads.
Yeah,
you just spend the day.
Got to make sure the weather's amenable later on in the day as well. I don't want to get stranded anywhere. So, Stratford.
Wow, it's big.
Yeah, a lot of development going on this side of town. I can see the race course over there.
Okay.
I'll speak to Wellesbourne in a sec, tell him what we're planning.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my bearings now. I'm wondering if that's which side of Stratford this is.
This is the west side of Stratford.
Okay.
The theatre and stuff should be over there.
Yeah.
Race course is just in front of us. I can see the big wheel over there.
Oh yes, I can see the wheel.
Yeah.
Right, I know where we are. I'm like, once you can sort of work out which way you are.
Yeah. I think that's Stratford High School down there.
Yes, it is, yeah. So we've come in, that's the Ulster Road.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay. And then you've got Timothy's Bridge. Oh yes, that's where I used to live. Let's take a picture.
Yeah.
Show everybody.
Yeah, go for it. Right, I'm going to talk to him.
Wellesbourne information. Hello again. Gyro Golf Hotel Echo November Zulu is inbound from the west with 5 miles to run.
Gyro November Zulu, Richard, runway 18, right-hand circuit. QFE is 1015.
18 right hand, QFE 1015, overhead join, Golf November Zulu.
Golf November Zulu, Roger, and traffic is a 228 joining from the west.
Copy traffic, November Zulu.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, traffic information is a gyrocopter joining for an overhead join, believed to be at Stratford this time.
Copy that and looking, thank you, Golf Foxtrot Yankee.
Gyro Golf November Zulu is on QFE 1015 and we're currently 1,500 feet.
Gyro November Zulu, Roger.
Train station down there, there's new...
Yeah, I can see my old house. We used to live.
There's a Maybird Centre, see over there.
Oh yes, that's the Maybird. Haha. Yep, so you go along there and it's along there. That's where we used to live. Oh, that.
Golf November Charlie downwind for a glider approach.
So there's another aircraft joining, also from the west. So if you do see anyone else in the sky, do let me know.
Yes, okay, I'll keep a good lookout.
Yeah, 2 pairs of eyes better than 1.
Yeah, I can look on this side and you can look on that side.
Golf Uniform India, Roger, it's runway 18, right-hand circuit, the...
Oh, I can see the bridge, that's lovely.
18 right hand and...
The wheel, wow. That's a photo, wow.
1015.
That's fantastic. Don't get to see that very often.
It's weird, you're like, hang on, that's Stratford.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it's like,
Because you couldn't see that in a commercial airliner.
no, and you certainly couldn't see it in a normal aircraft. This is what I'm saying. You can't get as close to things. You get close. You can actually see people's gardens.
Oh yeah, I could go a bit lower, but we're coming into land soon, so
Yeah, so I know what you mean. It's like, but that's what I mean. Is this is the difference?
Yeah.
People don't realise.
Really good.
Wellesbourne information, Golf Bravo Whiskey November Delta, request taxi, local flight to POV.
Golf Bravo Whiskey November Delta, Wellesbourne information, taxi holding point Alpha from runway 18, right.
That's Chiddington.
Yeah, that's it.
I've got a friend who lives there. Hi.
I'm above you.
NFU.
Yeah.
I've never seen behind NFU. You can see all the rich people here. Look, that's Millionaires Row.
That's right.
Chiddington Road.
The Wellesbourne is going to be just there.
I see.
Just next to the industrial estate.
Yeah, I can see
So we'll
it.
be coming in. I need to climb a bit because it's an overhead join, and then I'll be descending and coming in that way.
Okay, so we can actually see.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not allowed to go the other way.
No.
No. To go a
So
very
it's a right-hand circuit today, so it's 18, so 180 degrees right-hand. So I have to come in at 2,000 feet overhead and spiral down to join the circuit.
Yeah, okay.
And further traffic is assessed at
Got to remember it's a real working airfield. To follow the rules.
It'd be nice to have my own, yeah.
Yeah.
One day.
One day, you never know.
There's plenty of private strips about, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I think there's one at Honeybourne, you know.
Right.
It's sort of Worcester way.
Okay.
Near
Quite often
Bidford.
you're flying along, you're like, someone's got a private strip.
Yeah.
Little tractor and a mower, that's all it takes.
I remember my boss, who's David Richards, he owns ProDrive. He's got helicopters, he's got an Augusta, one of the fastest ones you can go back and forth. Anyway, they went up to Scotland and they had to send out a team of people asking farmers, can he land? Because he was going to Scotland to this event. It was supposed to be eco-friendly. Because he flies around in his helicopter all the time. He's like, can't we land at this
Doesn't
place?
apply to rich people.
So they were this Farmer Joe, he was like...
Okay, so I'm going to climb into the overhead, that's 2,000 feet, because that's the overhead join
Yeah.
altitude.
Yeah.
Because remember, there's circuit traffic beneath
Yes.
us.
Going round and round.
Yeah, so this is the joining procedures. You'll climb to 2,000.
Yeah. Still can't see anyone. I know you said to keep a lookout for someone else doing the same thing, but I can't see anyone, so...
Aero 47, runway 18, takeoff for discretion, surf 1090.
I think that's Hampton Lucy. Oh.
Takeoff out of discretion, Aero 47.
I don't know if you've got a signal. In a minute, you could try and message Seth, say we're coming in.
Okay, I'll see if I can do that now. I've got signal.
Copy that, I think we have him on sky. Okay.
Right, here we go.
Golf Oscar Alpha, Stratford 2,200 for rejoin.
Golf Oscar Alpha, roger, it's runway 18, right-hand circuit, the QFE is 1015.
18 right-hand security 1015, Golf.
Nice view.
Gyroplane Golf November Zulu is overhead, descending dead side 18 right.
Golf November Zulu, roger, report right-hand downwind, runway 18.
November Zulu.
I can see Wellesbourne. I can see it all.
Golf Oscar Alpha, traffic information, there's 3 other aircraft joining up overhead very shortly, 2 in the overhead and 1 joining from the northeast. They'll be with us in a couple of minutes.
Okay, good look out for the traffic Golf Oscar. Golf Uniform India, turning downwind circuit.
Golf Uniform India, roger, report final, runway 18.
I'll be going a bit quiet now as I concentrate. That's all right.
No problem.
Foxtrot Yankee overhead to southeast side.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, roger, report right and downwind, runway 18.
Okay, Golf Foxtrot Yankee.
Golf Oscar Alpha, entering 90, report overhead.
Golf Oscar Alpha, roger.
Golf Whiskey Alpha Romeo Uniform is rejoining from the south for runway 18 right hand. Request downward join.
Golf Romeo Uniform, I suggest you join overhead, although at the moment there are 4 other aircraft joining overhead. It's runway 18 right hand, QNH 1020, QFE 1015.
QFE 1015. Looking overhead. Information, Golf Bravo Whiskey November Bravo, 5 miles to the southwest, request joining information.
Golf November Bravo, runway 18, right-hand circuit, the QFE is 1015.
18 right-hand circuit, QFE 1015, Golf November Bravo. Golf Lima Romeo, dead side descending.
Golf Lima Romeo, roger, report right-hand downwind, runway 18.
Report downwind, runway 18, Golf Lima Romeo. Oscar Alpha, descending dead side, 18 right hand.
Golf Oscar Alpha, roger, report right hand downwind, runway 18, and there's 2 on the crosswind leg at this time, a PA28 mid downwind, and a gyrocopter a bit further south.
Roger, the traffic and will report downwind, Golf Oscar Alpha.
Foxtrot Yankee, just turning downwind now.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, roger.
You can see others, it's quite fun.
Golf Uniform India, runway 18, touch and go, discretion, surface wind 15 9 knots.
Golf Uniform India.
I love it when we bank.
I know, right?
Gyroplane, Golf November Zulu, downwind 18.
Gyro Golf November Zulu, report final runway 18. 2 reported ahead, 1 on final and 1 believed to be mid downwind.
We'll go November Zulu.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, now laying downwind and turning late shortly.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, report final runway 18. 1 reported ahead on short final.
Copy 1 ahead.
Got 2 ahead, visual 1, 2. Should be P3.
Believed to be about your 11 o'clock position, so gyrocopter right hand downwind for runway 18.
Golf Romeo Uniform, dead side descending.
Golf Romeo Uniform, roger, report right hand downwind runway 18.
Watch it a little bit, because sometimes we're going to be a little bit slower than the fixed wings.
Yep.
Don't want to annoy them. Sometimes you have to step on the gas a bit.
Yeah, pick up the speed a bit. Yeah.
He's spiralling down onto base, and
Yeah.
he's going to turn right onto final.
Yeah. Final approach.
Golf Lima Romeo downwind for runway 18 to land.
Golf Lima Romeo, report final runway 18 with 3 reported ahead. I think.
There's someone behind us.
Golf Lima Romeo.
Golf November Bravo, early downwind, we'll contact 1 ahead.
Golf November Bravo, roger. I believe 4 aircraft ahead of you.
Roger, Golf November Bravo.
Lucy and Charco.
We're plotting behind November Bravo.
Golf Photograph, roger.
He's down there.
Yep, he's just down there.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, turning down, final 18.
He's behind us.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, runway 18, land your discretion. The surface wind is 15 at 8 knots.
Landing, Golf Foxtrot Yankee.
Golf November Delta, holding point Alpha, ready for departure?
Golf November Delta, roger, hold at Alpha. I will call you back. Might be a short delay. There's a bit of a bulge in traffic at the moment inbound.
Wilco. Golf Oscar Alpha, downwind.
Golf Oscar Alpha, report final runway 18 with 4 reported ahead, 1 on final, and gyrocopter believed to be on base leg, and 2 downwind.
Final Golf Oscar Alpha.
Gyro Golf November Zulu, saying final 18, visual 1 ahead.
Golf November Zulu, roger.
Great, we can see him land in front of us.
Now I can slow it up a bit to allow him to do his thing.
Yeah. Also means we get a nice view out the window.
Golf Romeo Uniform is downwind to land.
Golf Romeo Uniform, roger, report final runway 18 with 4 reported ahead.
Report final, Golf Romeo Uniform.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, vacate right onto runway 23.
Okay, right, runway 23, Golf Foxtrot Yankee.
Golf Uniform India downwind, touch and go.
Golf Uniform India, report final runway 18 with 5 reported ahead.
Golf Uniform India, copy the traffic ahead.
Golf Lima Romeo, final to land, runway 18.
Golf Lima Romeo, roger, 1 ahead to land, gyrocopter. Golf Whiskey Zulu, runway 18, land your discretion. The surface wind is 1506 knots. Golf Foxtrot Yankee, right at the end of runway 23, then taxi park on the grass opposite the tower.
Taxi to parking opposite tower via the right hand side, Golf Foxtrot Yankee.
And Golf Romeo, uniform, we're extending downwind.
Golf Romeo, uniform, roger.
Golf, sorry, 225,
Golf Oscar Alpha, roger. 2 reported ahead on final.
Get off the runway quick, someone behind us, there we go.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if I was still on the runway even a foot,
Yeah.
he's just going to have to go round.
Yeah, exactly.
Right at the end of runway 23, taxi back to parking or away, convenient gap.
Was that for me, Golf November Zulu?
November Zulu, AFA.
Roger, taxi back to parking, November Zulu.
Still a lot of energy in those rotors, so even when you're on the ground, you're like, "Where's the wind? Where's the wind? Don't don't flip me over."
Exactly.
There's a rotor management because the rotors might be out the wind, but then you make a turn and they're now in the wind.
Yes.
So, whoa, it's going to flip us.
Yeah, careful.
Yeah, you have to
Pay
stay
attention.
focused.
It's a cross at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Golf Bravo, the runway's occupied with 1 to vacate.
What do you reckon then?
Fantastic.
Okay.
Lovely.
Golf Bravo, roger, Baker Romeo.
Yeah, we're very
uniform,
fortunate
the
to
one
have
ahead is
this.
also going around.
I mustn't get blasé, so
Oscar
we're
Alpha,
very lucky.
One ahead is also going around.
Incredibly lucky. It's like a whole new level of fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Golf Romeo, uniform is final, still out.
Waiting. Hello.
Wind is 150, 5 knots.
None of my discretion, Golf Romeo. Golf Mike India, taxi for departure.
Now have to play the rotor game. We've got to get the rotor brake on.
Mike India,
Yeah.
Just when they're in the right place.
Yes.
It's a skill.
Yeah.
1020 and taxi holding point Alpha, and sorry, it's Golf Kilo Charlie Mike India, my apologies.
No problem.
It was a good landing. Wasn't an easy one because it was a little bit windy.
Wasn't easy. It was a crosswind, actually.
Yeah.
You noticed it.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy one, but it was good. It was very
Golf
smooth.
Lima Romeo right at the end there, and then taxi park on the grass just north of the town.
Uniform India, final to land.
Golf Uniform India, so the runway is occupied with 1 ahead on short final to land.
Copy traffic ahead, Golf Uniform India.
Not sure I've got enough room to turn around here.
Yeah, it's quite tight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of go, but
Let's have a look. It might be able to.
bees.
Oh, I ain't got any reverse.
No, you gotta go round.
Come on, come round. She'll do it. She'll do it.
Might do it.
There we go.
Yes. Look at that.
There we go. Oh, now we've got a 5-minute cool down
Yes.
on the engine, so
No worries.
25 past. Get some
Yeah.
air in it. Now that's a nice toy.
Can I open the door?
Yeah, go for it.
18 land, your discretion, the surface wind is 150 knots.
Go, let's turn the old cameras off.
Bye.
That's the end of the flight.
It was good fun.